Solo Leveling Season 2 Episode 8 starts, in which Jinwoo says that I always used to think that DAW monsters also feel fear or not. But now I am completely sure. Saying this, Jinwoo moves towards the last remaining monster, who was the leader of these three. Jinwoo's eyes were full of blood. At this time, he himself was looking like a monster. The monster immediately attacks and tries to target Jinwoo's vital spot. But Jinwoo easily dodges his attack and cuts his sword into two pieces with his one attack. Jinwoo grabs his face and is about to break his mask. Then a voice comes, "I give up." Jinwoo immediately understands that this is the voice of a girl. When he takes off his mask, he really is a girl, who immediately gets scared and says, "I don't want to die. Please forgive me." Jinwoo says, "First you attacked our soldiers, and now you are apologizing." The girl says, "I didn't do it on purpose. I just did it to protect myself and my friends. Please leave me." Jinwoo thinks, "I have never seen such a selfish demon, now killing hunters and civilians." This is the same monster that was shown in Season 1, Episode 1, which ran away after the dungeon break of Jeju Island. And now, after years, the monster has finally crossed the island and come to the real world. If you don't know the concept of dungeon break, then let me tell you that if the boss of a dungeon is not defeated within 7 days, then all the monsters of that dungeon start coming to the real world. This is called dungeon break. And if you are watching the video till here and you like it even a little, then please like and subscribe. I get a lot of motivation from your support. Then the scene shifts back to Demon Castle. Jinwoo asks the monster, "Girl, a question. Who are you guys? Do you also hear the same voices that tell humans to kill?" The girl shakes her head. "No, we hear a different kind of voice." Jinwoo gets curious. A different kind of voice means. The girl says, "We only hear one voice that says, 'Protect your area.'" Jinwoo gets new questions in his mind. He thinks that this is the best time to know about his system. He asks another question. "How long have you been hearing this voice?" The girl says, "Since we opened our eyes." Jinwoo gets even more curious. "So, where were you guys before opening your eyes?" The girl starts thinking, and then says, "In the demon world. But one day they suddenly came here." Jinwoo asks even deeper questions. "What were you guys doing in the demon world?" Suddenly, the girl starts glitching, as if something is putting an interface in her system. But she succeeds in saying one word. "War." Jinwoo gets shocked. "War? Against whom?" The girl speaks softly. "Against a very powerful enemy," which was so powerful that all the demons had to come together. But as soon as she starts saying something else, her system starts glitching even more. A warning message comes. "Your information sharing limit has exceeded, and now data transfer cannot be done." Jinwoo understands that the system itself is not allowing her to reveal more information. Buti makes a last attempt and asks, "Who is that powerful enemy you are talking about?" The girl is about to say something, but then the system puts the interface again. This time she becomes unconscious. Now Jinwoo has even bigger questions. Who is that powerful enemy for which the demons came together? And why doesn't the system want to give Jinwoo so much information? The scene shifts back to the ant monster, with which some hunters are fighting. Gradually, they realize that this is not a normal monster, and she looks like a human too. He is still thinking whether he should leave her or not. That's when the girl tries to attack from behind, but this time Tusk immediately uses his shield and saves Jinwoo. Jinwoo says in anger, "What are you doing?" But the girl starts apologizing again and bows down. Tusk doesn't believe her. He thinks, this is some other trick. That's why he uses his gravitational magic to lift her up in there. Scared, the girl says, "I will give you whatever you want. You want an entry pass to go to the next floor, right? My clan members have it safely. If you take me to them without doing anything, then I will give you an entry pass." Jinwoo thinks, that's why we haven't got an entry pass yet. I didn't think the monsters would be protecting it themselves. But Jinwoo still doubts it. That's why he activates his blood dust and asks her in anger, "Can I trust you?" The girl gets scared and says, "I am not lying. I am telling the truth." Jinwoo says, "Okay, give me the entry pass. I will go from here without harming anyone. But first, tell me who you are." Saying this, the scene shifts to a new place. There's a monster that has crossed the sea and is... This ant monster has a different strategy. First of all, it kills the weakest hunter of the group. Then it kills the healer without any delay, which will make the remaining people of the team defenseless. This monster not only has brute strength, but also has an intelligent hunting instinct. But then we find out that this was a video clip that was going on in the meeting room of the Korean Hunter Association. This new type of ant was being called a mutant ant. For the first time, it was seen on an island in Japan where it took a whole day to kill an ant in this fight. 4 E-rank hunters, a D-rank healer, and a C-rank leader were killed. Finally, an A-rank hunter came, and the situation came under control. Knowing this, the meeting room is in turmoil. Everyone has only one question in mind. Can only an A-rank hunter stop the monster? Like Japan, there are many islands in Korea. If these mutant ants reach Korea, then the danger can be very high. The chairman also gets tensed and says, "We can't. Keep an eye on every island, and now these ants can fly, which means they can go anywhere." Hearing this, all the hunters get tensed, because South Korea doesn't even have many high-rank hunters. Low-rank hunters can't do anything in front of these ants. The meeting ends here, but the chairman has a new question in mind. Which country should we ask for help from? It is difficult to get help from China and Russia, because it is a big country. There are also many hunters needed. The USA has already refused. When the S-rank gate was opened last time, the chief Jinwoo came and said, "I didn't tell you during the meeting, but an S-rank hunter from the USA has contacted us." Jinwoo says that this is none other than Dong-soo. If you don't remember, this is the same person who was beaten by Jinwoo's father. Dong-soo also wanted to help in the Jeju Island raid, but the chairman and Jinwoo both knew that Jinwoo was interested only for this reason. Jinwoo then tells that not only Dong-soo, but also a national-level hunter has contacted us. The scene shifts back to Demon Castle, where the demon girl comes to her senses. Yes, now her name is revealed. Jinwoo directly asks her about the entry pass, and he wants to know how far he has to go. Then we see another castle inside the Demon Castle, which belongs to Azil. There is a boss, his father. As soon as Azil takes Jinwoo inside, his father gets scared and says, "Azil, who have you brought to our castle?" Azil says, "Papa, he is my friend." His father says, "Which friend? Does he bring the whole army?" Saying this, all the demon knights surround Jinwoo. But Jinwoo remains calm and says, "I have promised Azil that I only want the entry pass. If I get it, then I will leave without harming anyone." Azil's father knows that someone was coming up B, clearing the lower floor very quickly. He understands that it is impossible to stop Jinwoo. He thinks for a while and then says, "You only want the entry pass, right?" Jinwoo says, "Yes, and I also want Azil for a few days." Azil's father is shocked. "Why do you want to take my daughter?" Jinwoo calmly replies, "Because he knows the location of the other entry passes. I need a guide." Azil's father thinks he is a father. Whether he is a monster or a human, his daughter's safety is the most important for him. He asks, "You will not put my daughter in danger, right?" Jinwoo thinks inside. Monsters also worry about their daughters. But he says, "I promise that she will be safe." Finally, Azil's father gives the entry pass to Jinwoo. "Then I will leave without harming anyone." Azil's father knows that someone was coming up by clearing the lower floor very quickly. He understands that it is impossible to stop Jinwoo. He thinks for a while and then says, "You only want the entry pass, right?" Jinwoo says, "Yes, and I also want Azil for a few days." Azil's father is shocked. "Why do you want to take my daughter?" Jinwoo calmly replies, "Because he knows the location of the other entry passes. I need a guide." Azil's father thinks he is a father. Whether he is a monster or a human, his daughter's safety is the most important for him. He asks, "You will not put my daughter in danger, right?" Jinwoo thinks inside. Monsters also worry about their daughters, but he says, "I promise that she will be safe." Finally, Azil's father gives the entry pass to Jinwoo. From now on, entry pass will be required to clear every floor. Jinwoo takes Azil out and gives him a small instruction. Do not interfere in the middle of the fight. Jinwoo reaches the next floor and gets ready for the fight. Then Azil says, "Wait a minute. Take this wine bottle. My father has given it. If you give it to the head of the clan, he will be happy and the negotiation will be easy." Jinwoo gets confused. Negotiation? Is there friendship between your clan and this clan? Azil says, "No." Jinwoo smiles and says, "Then there is no need for negotiation." Then he says to Azil, "You wait here, I won't take much time." As soon as he says this, Jinwoo goes to fight. Now again, we are shown the scene of the Hunter Association, where Jinchul and the chairman are talking to a national-level hunter. First of all, he asks about Hunter Jinwoo. "Do you know where he is now?" In which Jinchul refuses and says, "He always disappears like this." Then they talk more, and while shaking hands, the hunter says, "Tell me, what is the scene of Jeju Island? To be honest, I also want to help, but I am very busy, and anyway, South Korea does not have enough money to hire me." After saying this, he leaves. The chairman thought that he has come to help in the Jeju Island raid, but this was not the case. Hearing this, the chairman is very disappointed, on which Jin Chul says, "Sir, don't worry, the Japanese have already confirmed that they will help us in the Jeju Island raid. And a hunter from Japan's biggest guild must be coming to meet us at any time." The scene again shifts to Demon Castle. Jinwoo was clearing all the floors easily, due to which his level was increasing very fast. Now he'd reached level 87. Not only this, now Jinwoo could also promote his Shadow Army soldiers, but for now, there was only one option to promote two soldiers, Agris and Tank. Jinwoo promotes both of them, after which Agris becomes Elite Knight from Knight and Tank becomes Knight from Elite. After that, Jinwoo also gets the option to keep their new names, but he does not keep any name. Jinwoo could feel their aura, and he could clearly understand that Igris had become as powerful as an S-rank hunter, and Tank had become as powerful as a top-level A-rank hunter. At this point, Azial arrives. "How many clans have you defeated so far?" Jinwoo says. "We are now on the 89th floor and have completed the work of the top 9 clans." Azial says, "There are many high-rank nobles coming from the 90th floor who will be very powerful, so you should try to negotiate. Maybe they will also give you an entry pass like our clan did." Jinwoo smiles slightly and says, "If I was weak, would your clan give me an entry pass?" Azial is shocked to hear this, but Jinwoo says, "And anyway, I want to make your clan number 1. Azial gets confused and asks, "Why are you helping us?" Jinwoo says, "Because I like you." Aziel starts blushing after hearing this. After that, Jinwoo finally enters the 90th floor. As Aziel said, the monsters here are really powerful. In comparison to the floor below, Jinwoo's mana was also draining very fast here. Still, Jinwoo easily reaches the 97th floor and defeats the boss there. After that, Jinwoo says to Aziel, "You have already helped me a lot. Now you can go from here. I will take care of the rest." But Aziel says, "No. I want to go with you. I want to see the result of this fight." Jinwoo says, "Okay, as you wish." Then he shifts to the meeting room of the Sin Hunter Association. Here, a top hunter of Japan's largest guild, Ryuji Koto, is also in the meeting. They are discussing the strategy of the Jeju Island raid. Koto says, "We should work together in the Jeju Island raid. There are 11 S-rank hunters in our guild." Everyone is shocked to hear this, because there are 10 S-rank hunters in South Korea, but there are 11 in Koto's guild. This deal could have been very beneficial for South Korea, but the chairman doubts, why does such a large guild want to help us? Then we find out that Ryuji Koto needs the title of a national-level hunter. If he helps in the Jeju raid, it will be a big advantage for him. Then the scene shifts back to the Demon Castle. Now Jinwoo easily reaches the 100th floor. His level is now 93. Suddenly, Jinwoo sees a very big dragon in the sky, and a demon king is sitting on it. Jinwoo was feeling his aura, and he was clearly realizing that this is not a normal monster. Jinwoo doubts himself for the first time. Will I be able to defeat him? And after this, the episode ends. Do you know What is the name of Demon King? The one who gives the answer first, his comment will be pinned, and I will give the shoutout in the next video. If you like the explanation, then please like and subscribe. And which anime do you want the explanation? Do tell in the comments section. See you in the next video. Thank you.